What's up, YouTube? It's time for UFC Fight Night. Jared Cannonier, the Killer Gorilla, taking on the Robocop. I got my 5 most confident picks for this card, and I'm going to fire them at you. I'm not going to fire you. You're fired. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to fire them at you like a shot out of a cannon right now. Let's go with Jacqueline Cavalcante. I think Jacqueline Cavalcante can use her movement to be able to outclass a Julia Avila who hasn't fought since 2022. Then give me Jose Delgado. I like him over Mr. Matthews. Matthews a little more stiff, a little more predictable, and Jose Delgado very mobile, but also can be aggressive. He could pounce. He's explosive. I like him in this fight. And then Youssef Zalal over Calvin Kattar. Youssef Zalal hopefully coming on the show right after this fight. And, just club and sub. I mean, better on the feet, more dangerous with the submission game. I think Calvin Kattar is going to fade a little bit here. Then give me Ketlin Souza over Angela Hill. I know AJ DeVito's got Angela Hill, but she's 41 fucking years old. Ketlin Souza should be able to win here. And then Gabriel Bonfim over Khaos Williams. I didn't put both Bonfim brothers in there, but I put the one who's the more dangerous submission artist, the one who's a more dynamic striker than Khaos Williams. One more time for the people in the back. Gabriel Bonfim, Jacqueline Cavalcante, Ketlin Souza, Youssef Zalal, and Jose Delgado. Those are my 5 most confident picks for UFC Fight Night. Cannonier versus Robocop. Let's talk about it. First, we'll start with Jose Delgado. Jose Delgado's good, man. He's definitely got that bounce where he's on the balls of his feet. You could say something similar about Matthews, but the thing with Jose Delgado is he's dangerous. He can close the show out at any time. He's got nice striking. His Muay Thai is clean, and I do think he could finish this fight. Connor Matthews, thank you for your service, right? A little bit mobile too, but the talent difference is apparent, and I do think Jose Delgado gets him out of there. So let's say second or third round, could be first round, I don't know. TKO for Mr. Delgado. Then Jacqueline Cavalcante over Julia Avila. Julia Avila has been out since she lost to Miesha Tate in 2023. Okay? So I was tripping. Did I say 2022? I meant to say 2023. And Miesha's been out since then too. When's the last time you saw Miesha Tate? Exactly. When's the last time you thought about Miesha Tate? Actually, some of you sick fucks, I shouldn't even ask that. So I think that, Julia Avila is just not as good. I think she's going to be lost on the feet here. Jacqueline Cavalcante does a great job at that green zone range where she's outpointing you. And if Cavalcante is going to finish anybody, it's probably an Avila. That's not the prediction. I do think they probably go long, but I think the skill discrepancy here is large. So Jacqueline Cavalcante. Youssef Zalal over Calvin Kattar. I don't like to underestimate Calvin Kattar. Calvin Kattar at one point was pretty fucking good at wrestling and boxing. And I can hear somebody back there, did you watch the Max Holloway fight? I'm the best boxer in the UFC. I'm the best boxer in the UFC. Yeah, I did watch that fight. Okay? I saw him get absolutely shut out by Max Blessed Holloway. But it's Max Blessed fucking Holloway. Look at the talent Calvin Kattar has fought. I mean, it's the who's who. Calvin Kattar's last win was Giga Chikadze, who's a world-class kickboxer. Josh Emmett, say what you will, powerful puncher, and that was a close fight. Arnold Allen, great kickboxer, suffered the knee injury there. Aljamain Sterling, the former champ. Max Holloway, we already said. Dan Ige, Jeremy Stevens, Zabit Magashapirov. Zabit's incredible. I saw Zabit at the Fighter Hotel last year. I'm like, Zabit, just so you know, we all know you could have been champ. He's like, I'm a doctor now. He's like, I'm done. He's there to corner somebody. Like Zabit. That's wild, man. Zabit was incredible. Ricardo Lamas, Renato Moicano, Shane Burgos, W, Andre Feely, etc. It's a fucking solid career. So don't hate on my man, Calvin Kattar, the Boston finisher. But I will say, Calvin Kattar now at 36, starting to get on that side of his career. The injuries, he's not where Youssef Zalal is at. Youssef Zalal is the second coming of Youssef Zalal. He is on fire. The Moroccan Devil has been super impressive with these finishes. Finishes Jack Shore, finishes Jarno Aarons, finishes Billy Quarantillo. He's on a fucking streak right now. Boxing and kickboxing fights. Jake Childers, really? Jake Childers, wow. So Jake Childers fought my friend Mike Hayden. Shout out to Mike Hayden. Got triangled by Mike Hayden way back when he was an amateur. Now he's 9-4 as a pro. Pretty cool to see. But yeah, let me look back at the amateur career here. So where's Mr. Hayden? Is it not even on here? You got to be kidding if Michael Hayden's not even on here. Whoa, they didn't even give him the fight? That is crazy. I was at that fight. Wow, it's not even on his record. On his amateur record, trust me, I saw him fight my friend. You can look it up. Jake Childers versus Michael Hayden. Small world. So Youssef Zalal beat up Jake Childers, Edwin Chavez. This is outside of the UFC, doing work in Sparta, gets back in the UFC and goes on that little run I just talked about. He's on fire right now. Cavalcante is a step up, but the confidence in Youssef Zalal is really high. He's looked really fucking good. So Youssef Zalal is a huge problem. Let's call it a top 5 most confident pick on a card that's got quite a few confident picks. Ketlin Souza over Angela Hill. Angela Hill is 41. You know, respectable performance against Baby Shark, against Tabitha Ricci. But I do think Angela Hill is on her downward spiral now. And Ketlin Souza is just too competent, too good. Ketlin Souza should be winning 2 out of 3 rounds here. And I'd be very surprised if that was not the case. Overkill Hill, big respect. She does have good takedown defense. She is a good kickboxer, but always been a gatekeeper. Now she's a 41-year-old gatekeeper. How well does that usually work, folks? You know, Ketlin Souza, 29 years old. A lot of tread in the tires. I do think her best years are ahead of her. You know, Ketlin Souza's better than Angela Hill in 2025. Gabriel Bonfim versus Khaos Williams. Khaos Williams has the off button. He's got the nuclear option. But Gabriel Bonfim's got everything else. And this is the real phenom of the Bonfim brothers. You know, he's not just a kickboxer. He's well-rounded, great submission game. I think club and sub is highly likely here. Khaos Williams, again, not bad. I'm not betting against Cavalcante or Khaos Williams. I'm kind of betting against Angela Hill. I'm kind of betting against Connor Matthews. Kind of betting against Julia Avila. Khaos Williams is good, but Gabriel Bonfim, that's a real talent. I think Gabriel Bonfim gets him out of there, but we don't even need to go that far. I'm just giving you the most confident picks straight up, okay? Gabriel Bonfim, very bright future inside the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Let me double check the age here. Gabriel Bonfim, 27. Dude, he's a problem, all right? Don't let that Nicholas Dalby fight write the rest of his career for you. Nicholas Dalby's a problem too. Cardio machine as well. I just don't see Khaos Williams being that well-rounded. I don't see Khaos Williams having the grappling to deal with them. Gabriel Bonfim, totally live for a submission or some type of a finish. All right. Those are my 5 most confident picks for UFC Fight Night. Cannonier versus Robocop. I will drop the full card predictions later this week. Let's call it Wednesday. I'll do the Wednesday show again, and we could talk about the card a little more in depth after I start dropping my bets, doing, the last bit of research here. I shouldn't say last bit because you can learn all throughout the week, right? I'm going to drop my 5 most confident bets over in the premium channel. So it's my lock, my parlay, my 3 premium plays. We did nicely last week. I went with over 2.5 and/or decision for Weili Zhang versus Tatiana Suarez. Avoided that Tatiana Suarez money line, and it turned out to pay off because she got a little tired. And I thought over because of how good the champ is and how tough it would be to finish a Tatiana Suarez. So that paid off. So I personally bet over 2.5 and the decision, fight goes distance, and gave the fight goes distance out as an option. So that was lock of the night. Parlay of the night was Dricus du Plessis and Alexandre Topuria, who both looked fantastic in their given fights. Dricus du Plessis looking more technical than usual against Sean Strickland. I mean, Dricus du Plessis started those first couple rounds off parrying well, kicking well. How much was he spamming that lead leg? He was throwing that fucking lead leg like it was Tekken. Like it was Mortal Kombat. Bah, bah, boom. He just kept throwing that left leg up there, trying to score this head kick knockout that just wasn't meant to be. Maybe later in the fight he could have got it. See, this is my problem with Drickus. Drickus hurts Sean. You guys are like, oh, here goes Finch again, ripping on Drickus. Hurts Sean. Sean's like fucking fixing his nose. He's putting his nose back on like he's that potato from Toy Story. And what does Drickus do? He blitzes him fucking crazy. Like he lost his mind. Drickus, stick with the one that brought you to the dance. What brought him to the dance? Spamming the left kick, the parries, the blocks, the pressure, the output. Not fucking. He's just throwing crazy shit, man. So he doesn't put Sean Strickland away. Strickland makes it till the final bell. But it was a one-sided ass whooping. I mean, I scored a 50-45 for Drickus du Plessis. First round was close, I guess. But Sean Strickland was out there sparring, man. It was another one of those Strickland performances where he's just losing some rounds close. You know, he's in front of you. He's making you hit the shoulder a little bit. He's boxing. He's throwing the push kicks. Straight vintage Sean Strickland. Didn't look any better from the first fight. Versus Drickus, obvious improvements. You know, I'll compliment Drickus now. You guys ready? Kicks were fast. Parries were on point. And at this point, he's weaponizing his cardio. He's fighting at such a high output. Bilal Muhammad figured this out in his career too. These guys fight at such a high output that they make you work with them until you're tired. And then they could really take the fight over. And I think you really saw that come to fruition when Strickland got his nose broken. You know, from then on, it was like couldn't breathe out of his fucking nose. Du Plessis is just way ahead. So du Plessis looked good, man. Looks good doing that. Calls out Khamzat Chimaev. Respect it. I respect it. Some champs, they want to avoid this matchup, that matchup. This person doesn't deserve it. Blah, blah. When have you heard Drickus du Plessis do that? Dude's like, I want Khamzat Chimaev next. I respect that shit. And I like the matchmaking too. He just said, let's go with Imavov and Khaos. That's cool. I like that matchup. That's pretty cool one. So I even like what his vision for the division. I second that, my friend. This is not alcohol, but to you, Drickus du Plessis, for having a solid set of balls on you. And then he wants to fight Poatan. Sounds like a fucking good next 2 years. That sounds like a lot of fun. So he looked good. He looked better than I've ever seen him before. I'll give him that respect. Drickus du Plessis looks great. And then Topuria, phenomenal wrestling. One of you guys in the fucking chat was like, Cody Thickness is a better wrestler. You're going to see. Dog. Cody Thickness came to fight, but Topuria with that incredible suplex, I think he's, you know, lower end of the top 10 already. Obviously, he's not ranked there, but I'm just saying, I think that's where his skills are at. I think he's going to beat a Raul Rosas Jr. He's going to beat a, you know, that 10 to 15 range. I think those bantamweights are fucked. So, all right. We had some fun. I bet Jimmy Crute, who was a dog, but it goes to decision. So that was interesting. We got our money back on that one. Not usual that Vegas returns your cash, but fight went to a draw. So they gave the cash back. I think the read was right there. Jimmy Crute hitting takedowns. I said Rodolfo Vieira's grappling is not as impressive as people think. Even nor is his striking. So, you know, if anybody was going to win that one, it was Jimmy Crute. But I could see 10-8 first round, 10-9, 10-9. Isn't that Jimmy Crute for you to fuck that one up? So, and then over on the free channel, I gave out, it was Topuria and Santos, Gabriel Santos. So Free channel 8 too. All right. So go over to Telegram, link in the description of this video, jump in the free channel. If you want to get my premium bets. So these are the bets that I'm most confident in, the things that I'm putting bigger money on. You can go DM my boy T-Bone. It's on Instagram at Mike Finch Show, at Mike Finch Show. And just jump in the DMs there. Hey, want access to the premium channel? We'll get you in so you guys can see my bets. All right. Mr. Potato Head. Yes, Tyson. My cousin Tyson's back. Shout out to Tyson for making me this dope shirt. It's awesome. I'll start at the top. What about Obama? What about Obama, Tyson? What the fuck are you talking about? Andrew Tate, #1. Not true. Odds for Zalal, too wide, like 4-1, unfortunately. Thoughts on Vince Morales? I'm really liking him. I got him at +187. I don't. I think he's too slow for this Smith kid. Now, albeit it's a UFC debut. So the one thing, Matey Man, you might have here is that it's Smith's UFC debut. People don't fight to their best in UFC debuts all the time. It's like 1 out of 4 UFC debuts, you see somebody actually look good. 3 out of 4, they're either eking by on some bullshit or they're just straight up gassing and not looking good. So you might get lucky there. But I got Smith. His hands are fast. What are the confident picks? Just for you. Just for you. Jose Delgado, Jacqueline Cavalcante, Youssef Zalal, Ketlin Souza, Gabriel Bonfim. Boom! I'll call those my 5 most confident. Little cherry on top for a degen parlay for you, bro. MMA Expert says, check Venmo. The fuck? Bro, my phone died. I can't even check Venmo. Just drop it in the chat. I can't even check Venmo. My fucking phone just died. Okay, proof. Okay? Not bullshitting you. Gotta charge my phone. My phone does not normally die. My phone doesn't normally die, but when it does, AJ needs me to check it while I'm live on the internet. My bad, dog. How do you and AJ split the donos on the Moneyline show? Does AJ get all or do you split it? We split it, dog. What up, Sean Shelby? Zalal made Taporia look human in their fight. You know, that was a decision win, too. I was saying. Respect to him, right? Gabriel is the better brother. No cap. Shashwat. Raj. No cap. Gabriel's the better brother. Sean Shelby, I just did the rapid fire. Angela Hill, what about her? Rodolfo Vieira over Petroski. Well, T-Bone's got Rodolfo Vieira over Petroski, but I don't know, man. Petroski's taking it on short notice, which I don't love. His gas tank's already not great. So it's an interesting one. That's kind of a pick 'em. And the odds aren't pick 'em. Rodolfo Vieira is a pretty heavy favorite, so I think Rodolfo Vieira will have a lot of trouble getting Petroski down on the ground unless he's tired. And a lot of trouble submitting him unless he's tired. So, like, first round, I think Rodolfo Vieira is probably going to lose. Second and third, interesting fight. But Petroski competes in grappling. He competes in wrestling. He competes in jiu-jitsu often, you know. Little 250 on the Venmo money line to the moon. Yo, is that right? MMA Experts, shout out to them. You can go check the channel after this. For the money line show, me and AJ went through the entire card. 250 on Venmo, money line to the moon. All right, I'm gonna go check it out. I wanted the live reaction. Dude, you could just drop the actual fucking money line right here. I showed you. My phone's dead. I ain't bullshitting you. Thank you, AJ. You're a gentleman, and I'm sure. Money line to the moon. Let's fucking go. Is Morales a good underdog? I don't think so. If Belal went up in weight, what would you prefer, Belal or Dricus du Plessis? Dricus. Oh, and AJ's got my back on that one. How do I see all of your content? You could go click live on my YouTube page. Then you'll see all of these, the most confident picks, the full card bets. If you want to see my straight up videos, you'll see it on my channel. I interviewed Tatiana Suarez, Gerald Mearshart, et cetera, et cetera. If you want to see my bets, you can go over to Telegram. The link is in the description of this video. It's also in the channel description on my YouTube. And then if you want in the premium channel, just DM at Mike Finch Show on Instagram. My guy T will get you in. Okay, let's go get paid to watch fights. Crute fought Bellato, not Vieira, because Crute fought Bellato, not Vieira. What did I say? Jimmy Crute and Bellato. Is that not what I said? Am I tripping? What up, Mr. Tarver? Dude, great picks from last week. Won $700. Made up for weeks ago. Can't wait for this week's picks. Let's go, Robert Tarver. Robert Tarver's in the premium channel. There's a fucking, what do you call it? A good review, recommendation. What's the word I'm looking for? Robert Tarver, thank you so much, man. Thank you for jumping in the premium channel, too. It's awesome to have you on board. I appreciate the love, man. Bet plus $6,600 on Jimmy Crute on his next 2 fights. What? 660. You're saying odds. Got it. Robocop to me looks like Obama. Robocop's a powerful motherfucker. Obama don't want that smoke. McAuliffe had an incredible debut over Juicy. We'll never forget that. Bro, AJ called it. Juicy Sommelier. You'll see it soon. I wanted the live reaction. All right, AJ. I'm excited to see. Do you think Cannonier's durability has worsened? Does Robocop finish him early? I mean, that's tough to say. Robocop is definitely a finish early type of guy. You know? Jared Cannonier's 41 years old on the night or the day after. And he is durable. And he went long. He went 5 fucking rounds with Caio Barallo. So you can't really say, like, Imavov getting him out of there was, it's Imavov, dude. Imavov's on one right now. So does it go under, over? I'm not personally going to look at touching that. I'll just tell you right now. WAJ, huge WAJ. Who do you got for Aguilar versus Estevam? I'm going to drop my full card predictions on Wednesday. All right? I'll drop my full card predictions. Come on back. Robo Obama getting it. Yes. Testimonial. Thank you. Testimonial. That's what I'm talking about. Robert Tarver gave a testimonial for the premium channel. Jump on in. Let's go. Didn't Crute win, though? No, it was a draw. This card is very underrated. Can't wait. Straight up. UFC Seattle next week. It was close, but Crute should have won. Yeah, I had Crute dog money, dude. It was like plus 175, or I forgot what it was. It might be off on that. Plus 150. But Crute was dog money. Gave him out as a bet. So people just got their money returned. It is what it is. Yeah, no, we're okay with that. We won money. As long as we win money, it's all good. I'm smelling a good card here, guys. My bets are confident. I've already dropped a few, meaning myself, bet a few, I should say. I'm going to jump into the premium channel tonight to drop a bet or two. I might even touch the free channel tonight too. So link in description, jump in there. All right, come hang out. I'll see you guys Wednesday. I'll be live sometime Wednesday night, maybe like 9 p.m. Pacific time. I'm over here in Huntington Beach, California, and I will give you guys my full card predictions. We'll break down the card a little bit more. I'll also have a bit more of an idea of what I'm betting on. Might even drop one of those free channel bets here on YouTube as well. Okay. All right. Until next time, folks, I appreciate you guys tuning in. And as usual, it's peace and love.